Hi everybody. Hello, good evening. Welcome to my live. Thank you for joining me. My name is Laura Roderick. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in San Antonio, Texas. I go live usually every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Time, and we have some crafting fun. So thank you if you're joining me now live. Thank you if you're watching later on YouTube or replay. Hi, Renee. Man, it was a rush to get in here. I don't know why I was running late tonight. I don't have a good excuse, but I literally walked into the craft room like at 6:50, and it was like trying to hurry up and set everything up and set up my phone, but here we are. I can take a deep breath now because we're live and we're gonna have some fun tonight. All right, so every week I also like to give away a share prize. I do that right at the beginning of my video. So the prize that I was giving away for share for this week is these cute little, they're adhesive back lightning and stars. I'll bring them closer so you can see. Really cute little embellishments. So what I do is I go through everybody who shared either on YouTube or on Facebook, and then I pick a winner. So this week's winner was Rosemary Schmidt. So Rosemary, congratulations to you. Thank you for sharing my video. Thank you to everybody who shares. It really helps me out and helps me reach new people. So I really appreciate that a lot. Rosemary, I have your address unless you've moved or anything. So hi, Lois. So I will send that to you in the mail. If your address has changed, just send me a little message and let me know. I've got one little hair sticking straight up. Do y'all see that? Very alfalfa-like. Not cool. All right. This week, I thought I would give away some of these adhesive back flowers and hearts. So this is a fun one. Very cute. We're going to use some of these on our projects tonight. So I'm giving away a pack of this. This is from the new catalog. All you have to do is share on my Facebook page, either my regular or I'm laughing at the comments, Renee, or my business Facebook page, or on YouTube you can share. Just make sure you write share in the comments and you'll be entered into the contest. So thank you everybody. I really appreciate it. All right, lots of fun tonight. We're going to just dive right into Valentine's Day. I was kind of going to go a different direction tonight, and I thought, let's start Valentine's Day because I feel like it's going to come up fast. The set I'm going to use tonight is really cute, and I want to make sure that we get it done before it sells out. I think it's going to be a popular set. I've seen a lot of other classes using this set, so I decided, let's just get going on this set. All right, I'm going to turn my camera around. We'll get started. I have some things to show you before we get started, so we'll do that right away. Okay, oh, I almost hit the finish button. That would have been bad. Oh, thank you, Lois. Okay, let me flip this. All right. Whoa, that is so crooked. Hold on, we can do better than that. All right, do we have a good work surface? I think we do. Okay, so the first thing I want to show you guys is I have a class coming up, okay? And I'm going to do this one as a craft along class. I've done these before where you can go ahead and buy the class and include some products and things, and I will get it shipped and mailed so you have it by the time it airs on my Facebook Live so you can craft along if you'd like. So for this one, I'm going to be using the lovely Lavender. It's going to be a lovely Lavender card kit. This is a really popular set. And hold on one second, I'm getting myself onto my iPad here. Okay, really popular set, I think. It's beautiful. If you love purple, this set is for you. I've designed some projects that you can order, and I'm also going to include some products. So let me just show you the projects real quick. Excuse me. All right, so I'm going to start out with some cards. So there's going to be 3 cards. So I've got this one here that says, "You mean the world to me." And that's the inside, so we're going to make that card. We're going to make this one here, which is really pretty. I guess I really like the sentiment, "You mean the world to me," right? Because I used it several times. Now, I know it's way early for Mother's Day, so you could make this a birthday card too, but this was a sentiment in one of the sets, and I thought, oh, that fits perfectly, and I really like it. So this is a Mother's Day card I made with it. So I think those cards are really pretty. There's 3 of them. We're also going to make this little packet to hold a little lavender sachet, and I will include this sachet in your kit, so you'll receive that as well as the cardstock and everything, the embellishments, the ribbon to make these projects. And then we're also going to do this. This is just a little treat box, and so when you open this up, there's a little lavender tea packet in there and also a little packet of cookies. So a little tea and cookie treat that you could give to somebody, all keeping with the lavender theme. And then I'll also just give you this cute little thank you in your kit. And this is a lavender honey spoon that you can put in your tea. So those are the things we're going to make with the kit. And then what you'll also get in addition to your kit is you'll get a half a pack of this beautiful designer series paper that goes with the kit. You'll also get a pack of the sparkle, the purple fine shimmer gems, which these are really beautiful, and a whole bolt of this this bordered ribbon, and this is in Lost Lagoon, which coordinates nicely with the paper and everything else. So that's everything that you'll get in the kit. I'm taking orders through January 22nd. So I'm sorry, excuse me, January 15th. So about a week to order this. It's going to be the January 30th Facebook Live. How much is it? It's $37 plus $8 for shipping. So it's a total of $45. That includes the tax. So all you have to do is email me, say, hey, I'd like to get your lovely lavender kit or your painted lavender kit, and I'll get you signed up. I'll send you an invoice through Square like I normally do, and then you can sign up for the class. I'll put it in the mail for you. I plan to have them shipped by 22nd, so they'll be in time for the 30th. Things you're going to need the painted lavender bundle, the perennial postage stamp set. I'm also using some of the dies for the projects, but I will die cut that for you so you don't have to have that too. I'm using Stamp Pads, Gorgeous Grape, Lost Lagoon, Highland Heather. If you want to add any of those things on, just send it in the email and I can add it on, and that way I'll pay for the shipping and tax for those products for you as well. So think about that class. I think it's going to be a nice, fun class. I'm looking forward to it. Okay. All right, you guys. This is what we're going to do tonight. The new catalogs came out. We can open them and show you. The Sale-a-bration, you know, you can earn free products by $50 or $100 orders. I made this little card with this watercolor melon stamp set, and I just thought it was a really cute little card. It's just a little thank you card. I love the colors. So I'm going to try and make a project a week with the Sale-a-bration items to kind of give you some ideas for what you can use it. This is what I almost went with for this week, is the Flight and Airy, because this designer series paper is so pretty. Okay, so if you need a catalog, let me know. I can send you a catalog. Tonight we're going to be working out of the new mini. And this is what we're going to use. It's the Be My Valentine bundle. Here's a couple examples of cards in the catalog. It's a stamp set and a punch, and it's only $38.50, so this is a good value. You don't have to die cut anything. It's just stamped, and this stamp, I'll show you, this punch is brilliant. I'll show you. It's really a brilliant idea that they had. All right, here's tonight's projects. We're going to do this little card here that says, "You're as sweet as honey." We've got some little wobblers, so our little bees stick up on it. You'll always be the one for me. We're going to make this cute little box. I've got some chocolate hearts in here that I'll show you, a little Valentine gift for somebody. We're also going to make this another treat holder, because everybody likes to get Valentine's treats, right? This one says, "You make my heart buzz," and inside I've just got some Ghirardelli heart chocolates. So that just closes like this and ties. And then the last thing we're going to do is this card right here, "You'll always be the one for me," and it's got a little pop-up with the bees on it. All right, those are our projects for tonight. So let me put those aside and we'll get started making some fun stuff. I am offering the kit this week, as usual. Place an order of $35 or more by Saturday. Use this host code. This is a J, so it's J79HDM3W. And I will send you this make and take kit for free. You can also purchase for $20 if you don't want to place an order with me. Here is the stamp set. Really cute sentiments, adorable. Look at this little thing that you can have the little trail behind the bee, little honeycombs, and all the little bee pieces, 3 different faces, just really cute. This is the punch that goes with it, and it cuts out the little bee body. it cuts out 2 hearts. One is for the wings, one is for the antenna, so they do double duty. So I think that's really smart. As you guys know, the punches usually sell out pretty quickly from Stampin' Up. So if you don't have the set yet, you should get it right away. For the first card, we're also using one of my favorites, Scalloped Contours dies, okay? All right, so here are our pieces for the first card. All right, we're gonna start with our standard card base. This is 8.5 by 5.5, and it's scored at 4 1/4. So it's just a piece of sweet sorbet cardstock, and it's just gonna open. We're actually gonna do it this way. Okay, so we've got a piece for the inside, 5 1/4 by 4. We're gonna stamp on that. That is basic white. We've got some strips of designer series paper. So look at it, in this side. I hate to not use this side. Look how cute that is. But we're going to use the pink, the petal pink honeycomb side, okay? So this piece right here, let me take a look at my notes, is 3 7/8 by 2 5/8, and that's going to fit right into one of our scalloped rectangles that we're going to cut out using that die. Your kit will come like this, already pre-cut, so you don't need to have these other dies or anything to do this. So that's going to fit perfectly in here as one of our layers. This right here is Daffodil Delight, and this is another layer from that contoured scallop contours dies. This little strip is 3/4 inch by 5 1/4. Okay, so that's going to go right on the bottom here once we do our stamping. The other piece of DSP I have is these cute little honey jars. This is on the back of one of the pieces, and we're just going to fussy cut these out and use them on the card. Okay, we're going to do our bees with this piece of basic white cardstock, and it's just a strip because it'll be easy to punch that way. I also have some vellum that we're going to use for the wings. I've got a little piece of sweet sorbet. It's like 2 by 2, just to cut some of those hearts out to embellish. And then I have just this little strip also. This is 4 inches by 1/2 inch that we're going to do our sentiment on. So it sounds like we have a lot of stamping to do, so we should probably get going on that, right? All right, let's do the fun part first, which I think is the bees. So we're gonna get some Daffodil Delight. Hey everybody, welcome. Thank you for watching. Okay. So this is just the solid image that's gonna be the background of our bee body. So I'm gonna stamp 2 of these in Daffodil. Just like that. Then I'm going to take some Memento Black, and we're going to do the stripes. So we have this little bee body right here. Doesn't matter which way you do it, because after we do this, we're going to punch it. Then we can put it in any direction we want to add the faces. All right, so let me kind of get over this a little bit so I can, I know I'm bringing it down too far, but I need to be able to see where to line it up. Okay, there's one. And I'm making sure I have enough black ink on here so it's pretty solid image on here. Hold on, gotta bring it lower, sorry. Okay, so there's our 2 little bee bodies. Let's get our punch out, and we are going to just cut these, punch these out. Just gonna line it up. Aren't these bees cute? I think this is just the cutest set. Okay, and everything went flying. Do you see that? I'm gonna be crawling around on the floor in a minute, trying to find everything. Okay, there's one. All right, please stand by. I'm going to be on the floor for a second, or I'm going to be re-stamping a bee body. Let me see if it fell in my lap. Wow, it must have really went flying. Hold on. Under the desk now. Found this. Did not find the other bee yet. Okay, well, let me grab an extra bee that I have. Okay. I've got a bee already made, so we won't spend too much time on that. So once you cut the bee body, you can have it face this way, you can have it face this way, you can have it face up with the face this way and wings on both sides. So we're gonna do, I've got this one already on this side. We're gonna do this one with a face. So let me get my memento out. And we're just gonna do a little smiley face with the eyes kind of closed on this one. Wow, that's a lot of ink. We'll see how that comes out. Okay, there's our other little face. Okay, so I've been doing a lot of different things with the wings. I've done some pink. I kind of went back to the vellum. I didn't really like how the black looked on the vellum last time, so I didn't use it. But now I've decided I'm going to use the smoky slate to just give it more of a silver look onto the vellum. So here's the little wings. So I'm just going to use some smoky slate and do a couple wings. And then we'll punch those and see if I can keep those from going flying. So these are gonna be the big heart that we're gonna use to cut out the vellum wings. Super easy. Okay. All right. Okay, so antenna. Oh, I didn't have, you know what? Hold on, let me bring back my, still using this piece that we cut those little bees out of, and let's do a couple of antennas. So I'm gonna do 1, 2 of the antennas. Actually, I only need one now because one of my bees is already assembled. Then we're going to use the little heart to punch out the antennas. You could fussy cut these too if you want, but isn't the punch easy? Nice and easy to line up. And we've got some ready-made antennas. Okay, there's that. So let's glue our little bee together. I've got an extra wing. Let me put that aside. All right, antenna near the head. Hold on. Get my glue started here. Okay, how's everybody's weather? You guys holding up with the weather? Boy, looking at the radar going across the country, holy cow. We've been lucky. It was a fairly nice day here, but last night it was so windy. It was crazy. It was so loud in the bedroom. I thought, how am I going to sleep tonight? The wind was just whipping around. It was fierce, but I can't complain because today turned out to be a really nice day. And I've seen a lot of things across the country. Did any of y'all get snow? Okay, we're gonna let that dry. So we put the antenna and the wings on our bee. So we're gonna let that one dry. In the meantime, let's cut out some hearts. And I'm just gonna cut out about 3 of the little hearts from the Sweet Sorbet. Okay, we're gonna use those. 1, 2, 3. Get rid of the little scraps. Okay, let's do our sentiment on here. You're as sweet as honey. We'll do that in memento. Really cute sentiments to go along with this set. Do you guys have this set already? I feel like it's been wildly popular. Okay, there's our sentiments. Now, I'm just gonna take a little bit of this this punch right here and just flag the ends a little. You could also do it with a pair of scissors. You don't have to use the punch if you don't have it, but I just think it's super handy. I use it all the time. Oh, okay. I'm looking at everybody's weather. Okay. All right, lastly, what we're gonna do is do the inside of the card, and all I did was stamp "You'll Always Be the One for Me" in Sweet Sorbet with some little pink hearts in the petal pink. So let's get out the sweet sorbet. On the verge of an avalanche over there. All right. Wait, what did I say? Hold on. You'll always be the one for me. Cute. And let me see if I can kind of line this up. All right, and then let's add just a couple little petal pink hearts to it. Yeah, I feel like you can never have too many like heart stamps because you're always going to use them. And we'll put a little heart stamp there. Just our cute little hearts. All right, and then we can take our petal pink honeycomb paper along the bottom. Come on, this is a new one, so gotta get it started. All right, we can put this right on the inside. So does anybody have this glass mat yet? I'm really loving this mat. It's a really nice work surface and it makes your stamps come out really nice and crisp. I think what I normally use is just a little bit, maybe a little bit bumpy, a little bit porous. So this nice smooth glass mat is working out to be really nice. I know the lights can be annoying though. I can't see them right here so much when I'm working. I don't pay attention, but hopefully it's not bothering you too much. Okay, let's do our layers. We'll start with this one first. Put that right on the front. All right, our next two layers. I think we're gonna pop one of these layers up to give the card a little bit of dimension. So let's put this on here first. I'm centering it so I can still see the dots. And then we'll pop this up. A little bit of support in the middle. Oops. Okay, these nails have to go tomorrow. They're so long. Got to go. All right, right about there. Okay, so these little guys get cut out just with a pair of scissors. They're almost like straight edges here. And so just this little bit of fussiness up here. So easy to cut. I cut out 1, 2, 3 of the jars and I've already cut them out. So let me pull those. 1, 2, 3. So those are all set. We're gonna pop all those little guys up. So let's get out some dimensionals for that. There's so many different cute little designs with this paper. I want to use every piece and keep making different things. Okay, this one right about here. You know what, let's put our sentiment down first. We're just going to use a little bit of seal for the sentiment. And just put it right along here, the bottom edge. And I want it over just a little bit more. Okay, now that'll give us a better guide for where to put our little honey jars. So one here, this little one in the middle, and then we'll put another one kind of on an angle right here. All right, let's get our bees. So I've used these in the past. These are little wobbles that I get on Amazon. If you order the kit this week, I'll include a couple of these in the kit so you can play with them. And all we're gonna do, there's adhesive on both sides. And I might have trouble with this with my nails, so let me see if I can get a tool out. Oh, Renee says she's used a glass mat for years. I know, I have a couple of glass mats, but they're older. I don't think they're as big as this one. So yeah, it's kind of talked me into going back to it, and I like it. It's really nice. Okay. These just come off, so you've got two sticky sides. I'm going to use that side for the bee, and this other white side that's more of a solid here, I'm going to go ahead and put on my card. So I'll put this down first where I want it, which is going to be in this corner right here. And then I can just go ahead and put one of my bees on it like that. And they're very cute, right? If you don't like that, you can just put it on with a dimensional. That's fine too. But I thought, oh, that's kind of fun, right? All right, let's do the other one. Try and peel these off. I feel like kids like that kind of stuff too. Like this would make a great Valentine's Day card for a grandchild or one of your children. All right, hold on. Watch me stab myself, right? There we go. All right, one more and we're in business. It's good that they're super sticky like this because that means they're going to stay on your card and really stick, right? So I guess I can't complain about having a hard time getting them off. All right, the other one in the corner up here. And we'll put our other cute little bee on like that. Then all I did was added a little bit of glue and just put those little hearts that we punched out. Now you could use embellishments if you wanted. If you have those little hearts and flowers stickers, you could use those. I was just kind of going for the little red hearts to kind of coordinate with everything. So here's 1, 2, 3. All right, you guys, are we done with our first card? I think we might be. That's it. What do you think? Kind of cute, right? Cute little Valentine for somebody. Okay. All right, we're going to do a couple easy projects next. We're going to go ahead and do, okay, sorry, I was distracted. We're going to do a couple of these really easy projects because these are super. You can make a bunch of these if you wanted to give these away as a Valentine. So let's do this one next. On this one, I've also added the Stylish Shapes dies. So this third circle from in 1, 2, 3 for this card. And here's our little pieces for this. This one is super easy to assemble. So this will be die cut for you if you get the kit. All right, so we have this piece right here. We're starting with Petal Pink. This is 8.5 and it's 3.5, and then it's scored at 4 and 4.5. So let me finish. I've scored and burnished the one side already to get it in the little envelope. Let me finish doing this one as well. Super easy. Now I've made these before, but I've made them smaller for like the little square Ghirardelli, but I really wanted to get these little candies on them. Okay, so now we've got a couple of layers. I've got a sweet sorbet layer, and this is 3 7/8 by, wait, 3 7/8 by 3 7/8. I don't know about that. We're going to be doing some measuring, I think, because this clearly does not look like a square to me. So let me take a look. That is 3 7/8 by 3 1 2/3. Okay, hold on. I need to make a little adjustment on my thing. So when I send these out to people, it's correct. So 3 3/8 by 3 7/8. Okay, and then let me just write one more thing on here. DSP, to remind myself about the DSP. Okay, and then the DSP is going to be a little bit smaller than that. So we have 3 3/4 by 3 1/4. Okay, so we can go ahead and put these layers together. I knew something was amiss. And it's funny because I must have typoed it when I typed it, because when I'm cutting the kits, I go off. That's when I'm putting it together, the measurements together. So I cut it right. I just wrote it wrong. Okay, next we're going to add some ribbon. And I've got this Sweet Sorbet bordered ribbon. And I kind of want to attach it to the card. And I want to leave a tail long enough to tie a bow at either side. So I'm going to make it about this long. And for those of you who like to measure, it is about 20 inches long. Okay. I'm going to add a little bit going right down the middle this way and a little bit this way. And then I'm just going to stick it down so it stays in place. Did I leave enough? Hold on. I need to make sure it's centered so that I have enough room to tie the bow. Okay, just like that. Now we can go ahead and put this piece over it right here. This is a super easy project, super fast. All right, we'll put this on the front, right over here, leaving a little bit of a skinny border. Great, so we've got all our borders. So that's gonna fold like this, and we're gonna be able to tie it right there. Let's finish off the top. So in your kit, we've got another thing. We're gonna make one bee this time, and we're going to die cut yellow and a petal pink little heart, okay? And I have a bee. Let me pull a bee. I pre-made a bunch of bees yesterday because I thought you don't want to see me make a million bees on the video. So here's a bee already assembled. We already showed you how to do it, right? Let's cut a couple of those little hearts with the punch. So I need a Daffodil Delight and a petal pink. Okay, I think we have our pieces. Now I have that circle that I was talking about already pre-cut, and this was die cut. This we don't need because we have our bees. We're gonna stamp our sentiment. I have "You Make My Heart Buzz." Cute. We'll do that in black, right kind of at the top of this circle. My black's a little gooey. I re-inked it and I don't know, it's a little gooey now. I guess I didn't spread it out evenly enough. I'm just gonna put that down flat, right in the middle right here. Not super happy with the way that's stamped, but it is what it is for now. Let's do some mini dimensionals for these little hearts. One. Do you see the struggle with the nails right now? It's just too funny. All right, this one right here. This one right here. Oh, you know what I didn't do right? I didn't do my wings right because on this one, I was also using petal pink for the wings. So let's do that because I wanted it to have the pink wings. So give me 1 second just to clean off my stamp. And I'm going to put that right here. Pink on pink. I'm going to use the punch again. Line it up. So that way you can see another version of the bee with the pink. Let's take these wings off and put the new ones on. Boy, that glue works really good, right? We want pink wings for this one. All right, there we go. Our cute little bee. All right, let's pop this guy up. So let me put a couple to help secure our little wings on there. We'll get crazy and do 3 dimensionals. All right, right like here, so you can still see the words. Let's get a little Wink of Stella out because we need to shine this up. So I'm gonna do the hearts with some Wink of Stella and the wings with some Wink of Stella. Make everything glittery and pretty. Now I wanna add a couple of embellishments, so I'm just using the rhinestones. I've got a new package. Let me open up the basic the Rhinestone Basic Jewels. I go through a lot of these because they're just so versatile. I can make them any color I want. This time I'm going to take my dark Sweet Sorbet and just color a few of these. And they color so nice and easily. They dry quick because it's alcohol-based ink marker, so super easy. And I think they're pretty. So let's just put some of these on here. Like that. One over here. Okay, now let's get some candy. So I've got a bunch of little Ghirardelli. So they have these little Ghirardelli chocolate assortment, these hearts. And of course, my favorite is the dark chocolate sea salt caramel. That is really delicious. But you guys, have you tried this one? This creme brulee. It's white chocolate with caramelized sugar flakes. Little crunchy. Oh, it's delicious. Oh my goodness. Really good. So let's pick out 3. We'll pick these 3 to put inside. All right. And then how are we going to attach them? I'm going to use just a little bit of my Seal Plus and just do a couple of lines here. And then just go ahead and stick them on in place. And all 3 of them fit nicely on here. Just like that. Now we can just tie it up. Now you can see how you could make a bunch of these really fast and easy, right? And these would be great for the kids' class at school. Do they still allow you to bring candy to parties for Valentine's Day at school? Or to your office workers, your friends at work? Or you could just send one for the teacher. Really fun. Let's trim that off a little bit. Okay, let's tie this one just to make it look nice. And that's our second project. That one was pretty easy too, right? Very easy. We're working our way up to the last card, which is going to take us a minute, although I did do some of the pre-cutting. Okay, there's our first little treat. Okay, so you guys, the next one is this one right here. And again, this is a super easy project. These boxes you can get from Stampin' Up, and these are called the square pillow boxes. And let me show you how they come. They come in a package just like this. Super convenient. So let's take one out because we're going to use it. Now these are, I felt like this was a little bit tricky because you've got the curved line. So you're not just folding straight and using your bone folder. You kind of have to work it a little. But you can see there's already adhesive on here in the perfect shape. So the first thing we want to do is kind of loosen up all these lines. And then we're going to fold it up. So I'm just going to kind of gently work these curves. And once I get it started and warmed up, then I'll fold them a little bit tighter. And we're just going to go ahead and close the box to start with while we decorate. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere. We can pinch them a little bit harder now. They're pretty cute boxes, and they're actually pretty big inside, so they hold a lot. And I love a pre-made box that all you have to do is take it out, fold it, and the glue's already on there. I mean, who doesn't love that? Super easy, especially if you want to, again, make a bunch of these for something. Okay. All right, let's just warm up these 2 again. Whoops. Well, see, I got a little careless right here. Need to fix that one up a little. All right, one more. Let me make sure this one is folded pretty good. Okay. All right. So I'm going to take the adhesive off and then fold this one in. And just line it up kind of corner to corner like this and press it. There we go. Super easy. And let me take the adhesive off of this side over here. Wait, where's the adhesive? Where are you? Here it is on the outside. Silly me. Okay. Now, if you want to leave it white, you can. I decided I wanted mine to be a little bit colored on one side. Hold on, this is super sticky and I kind of didn't get it all the way. Give me a second to work this back. Kind of separate it and line it up a little better. I think I didn't have it pinched far enough down. Hold on, I'm making a mess of this. Wait a second. Hold everything. Okay, boy. Okay, now we can go ahead and close it. So again, this is just folding it in one side and it just pops and folds into the other side. Okay, you guys, so there is our box. Super cute, right? This is the top of it. So the first thing I want to do is decorate it with a little bit of ink. And so I'm going to use a blending brush. I'm going to use Balmy Blue. Let me get my pieces out for the rest of it. So what I used, this die cut right here, you guys, is from a new set. And this is Thoughtful Expression dies. And it's the stamp set that's got the little hummingbird. And these dies, I am in love with these dies. They're so amazing. Look how pretty they are. They're all stitched in these beautiful, delicate die cuts. So I think it was this one right here that I used, to just cut out a piece of the DSP. So let me get out our little pieces for this box. And look how pretty that is. Isn't that a nice shape? I'm in love with these dies. I feel like I'm going to use the heck out of them all the time. I pretty much got this set just for the dies, even though I like the stamps too, but the dies really sold me on this. Okay, so let's do a little bit of coloring. So I'm just using a blending brush. Now, normally I would, pat off a little bit of the color, but I found on this, I really don't even have to because it just blends really nicely together. I think it's like the surface of the, I don't know, it's like got a little bit of a gloss. So I'm going to just try not to go over the edges, and that should be fairly easy. The first time I did this, let me get this more inked. It went on pretty easily. So it might just take me a second to get all this ink blended in. But you can see once I get enough ink in, it kind of just smooths out and it's just really nice. So you don't get like the dark blotches. It just blends really nice into this. And it's pretty easy just to stay on the edges too, because you're just doing the one flat surface. Now you don't have to go all the way to the middle if you don't want to, because we're gonna, of course, put our little die cut paper there. But let me just get some more ink to kind of smush around here. So truly the color in here, I think was supposed to be Pool Party, but it looked a little too green when I was going to do it on the box. So let me show you. I have a piece of paper to show you the difference. Hold on. Okay. So this is the Pool Party and this is the Balmy Blue. And you can see how much greener that was. So that's why I went with the Balmy Blue on this. All right, just a little bit more. And this dries pretty quickly too, so you're not going to get it all over your fingers when you're playing with it later. Okay, doesn't that go on nice? Look at that. I'd like to try some other colors and see what else can be done with this. But it's kind of smooth. It stays on the edges, so that's pretty nice. So that works out pretty well. Okay, I'm going to keep it at the top because I want that to stay at the top. We're done with that. Super simple design on this. We want to put our ribbon first, so we're using that Sweet Sorbet ribbon again. So I'm just going to do it around the side of the box, and we're just going to tie a bow on the side. Let me make sure it's flat on the back. That way we can still open the top and the ribbon won't be in the way. Just move it up a little bit. Okay, good. And I want my bow all the way to the edge here. All right. There's our pretty little bow. I kind of want it sideways too, so let me kind of manipulate it a little bit sideways like that. Good. And just take a little bit more off. Okay. All right. I'm going to use some dimensionals on here to pop that up. Whoops, get back on there. The cute little bees. Right like that. Okay, I'm not sure it was far enough over. Very cute. Let's stamp. This is from the Stylish Shape Size, this little bitty banner. We're going to do Be Mine. With the memento. So right in the middle there. And I'm just going to take this piece of Sweet Sorbet, and this time I'm just going to cut out the big heart with the punch. Super easy breezy. All right, let's get a little glue for this. Right here. We'll pop up the Be Mine. And again, that was pretty easy, right? So I do want to add a couple of embellishments to this. Just jazz it up just a little bit. Make it a little bit prettier. Put our Be Mine right there. Okay, so what I used was, again, I did some of the Sweet Sorbet and colored a couple of the rhinestones. Then I'll show you these other really pretty pearls that I used. So let me get out my marker and the rhinestones again. And I just did 3 of those. Whoops, wrong side. So if you order the kit, you will be getting some rhinestones, some embellishments, some ribbon to go with all the pre-cut cards. Like, of course, I'm going to include one of the boxes. Come off. Come on. There we go. I guess we can go on the flower again like we did on the other card. And one there. Okay, then the other embellishment I used, these are really pretty. These are the 22 to 24 in color pearls. So really pretty. So these must be Tahitian dyed, right? But they match perfectly. So, and I think they just add a really pretty kind of iridescent sparkle. So I've got 3 of those as well. And I think it just makes for a really sweet little gift box. Okay, we need some candy. So let's open it up. So you could fill it with anything you wanted, right? Super easy. I got some of these chocolate hearts. I got those on Amazon. So let me open that up. And we'll just put some of the chocolate hearts in there. Can you tell I like chocolate, right? So we'll just fill it with some chocolate hearts. And look how big it is inside. It really holds a lot. And then we'll seal it up again. And there we go. That's our project number 3. Just a cute little fun Valentine treat box. Okay, guys, we have one more project. That's going to be our little fun fold card. So let me start getting out the pieces for that. Let me clean up for just a second here because I'm going to need to be able to find everything once we get started here. And I also feel like I need just a little sip of water really quickly. So give me 1 second to put this stuff back. Okay, and a drink. You guys all doing okay? Okay, reading your comments, thank you. Okay, there's a lot of pieces to this card. Look at all these cardstock pieces. But they're all pre-cut, so that's good. Okay, so this one, and I've done this card before. Let me show you a couple that I've done before with this. Because I think it's fun, and sometimes you like to showcase some of the stamps and dies just on the inside. So I had done this Happy Birthday to You card with those cute little animals. So we've done this before. And then I also did with the taco set, Let's Celebrate You. This was one of my favorite cards because it was such a cute set to work with. This is in the annual catalog, this set right here. So we've done this card before, but here we go again. All right, so we are going to start with our card base. Pool Party cardstock, 11 inches by 4 1/4. So you're cutting your cardstock in half this way. It's going to be scored at 5 1/2 and open this way. Okay. Our next layer, and let me just kind of show you the inside again, is going to be on the background back here. So we're going to take our 5 1/4 by 4 pieces of DSP, the Be Mine DSP, and we're just going to put them down on the inside of the card. So right centered. I like when you have cute DSP to really show off the DSP and use big pieces so you can see the design because it's so pretty. How are we doing on time? All right, I think we're doing okay. All right, so that's the start of the inside of the card, right? So let's do, we need some bees, right? So here's the piece for this. We're going to need a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 bees, okay? I've pre-done those, so you don't have to watch me do the bees again. We've all got the bee thing down, right? So I need one of these, another one of these, and one of these, okay? So there's our 4 bees, so we're good to go on that. All right, so let me get rid of this white because we don't need that anymore. All right, so let's start layering up the outside layers. So I have this piece of petal pink. This is 5 1/4 by 4 of the petal pink. Let me just double check. Because there's so many pieces. There's a big long list right here of everything. Okay. So we've got that piece of petal pink. Then we've got some designer series paper that we're going to do our next layer. So I started by cutting this. Let me see. Hold on. You know what? Getting out the ruler because it's too hard to read everything on my list because there's so many things on it. So let me just double check this first of all. This is 5 1/4 by 4 as predicted. So then this next layer, you can see it's just one piece of the DSP that I cut. Okay, so the total for this is 5 by 3 3/4, and then I cut it at 1 1/2, and this is 2 1/2. So I just cut it in half, and then I'm just going to flip it over and use the other side for the bottom. So that is going to be layer number 1 on here. So we'll leave our little border. This is going to butt right up against the other piece. Okay, I'm going to actually bring it down because we're going to have a piece of ribbon, so it's not going to matter. So I want to make sure my borders are even. So just like that. Okay, now, have you guys seen this beautiful, this crinkle ribbon in Pool Party? It is so pretty. I love it, love it, love it. So we're going to just take a piece of this and go all the way across. And I'm going to, again, get out my Seal Plus and just go across this way because I'm going to adhere it on the front. Then I'm going to flip it over and wrap it around the back. So we've got a nice little border between the two cardstock or DSP designs, right? All right, let's secure this little piece on the back like that. Okay, very good. So we've got that part of the layer right there. Okay, next, going back to that same die set that I was talking about, this Thoughtful Expressions, I used a couple of these dies. These will be cut out for you. And we've got this piece right here. That's the background. And then we have this white piece that we're going to stamp on. And while we're stamping this, we might as well stamp this piece too. So let me get out these pieces. These rectangles that go inside are 2 1/2 by 2 1/4. Okay. Let me just double check. 2 3/4 by 2 1/4. 2 3/4 by 2 1/4. All right. So I have Lemon Lime Twist. And we're going to do the stems first. So we're going to need 4 stems. We're going to do 3 here. So on this piece right here, Just make sure that's correct. Okay. I kind of want to do it full stem in the middle. And then I'm going to kind of bring it down partially on the sides. So the sides are just a little bit shorter, just like that. Okay. Then to go back to this side, I'm going to do it kind of sideways, coming off like this. Okay. So we've got that. Now we want to put some flowers over the stems. So we're going to do those in 3 different colors. So I've got the petal pink. And here's our little flower. So I'm just going to stamp one of the flowers. I didn't leave much room for my bee, did I? That's okay. We'll adjust. And then on the inside, I have 3 other colors. So let me start with Daffodil Delight. These flowers are precious. Aren't they just the cutest? You could do a whole card with just the flowers. Okay, so let's do our yellow flower here in Daffodil. Then I'm going to do a Sweet Sorbet flower, and then I'm going to do a Pool Party. So Sweet Sorbet, Pool Party. Clean my stamp. All right, one more. Pool Party. Okay. Cute, cute, cute. All right, now we might as well just finish off this piece, and I'm just going to take my memento and do the Be Mine again over the flowers. Right here at the bottom. All right, that piece is finished. Our bees are finished. We're getting there. We're getting there on this card. All right, so going back to this, we'll go back to You'll Always Be the One for Me. And then we'll do a couple little hearts in the Pool Party. All right, right about here. And some Pool Party hearts. I don't know what this little thing is on my, looks like a little piece of paper. All right, where's the hearts? Down here. Okay, so that piece is finished. Okay, let's start working on the inside fold card. Okay, so this is Pool Party again. So this is 11 inches by 3 inches. I don't know what these little things are. These are like little flaws in the Pool Party cardstock. I've seen a few of these as I was cutting things. Okay, so then I scored this at 2 3/4, 5 1/2, 8 1/4. All right, and so I'm gonna want this to fold this way and this way. So kind of hills and valleys, right? So let me line this up and use my bone folder. Do it the other way. Good. All right, so it's gonna go like this. All right, just like that. So we can go ahead, let's do our layers. So we had 4 of these that were 2 3/4 by 2 1/4. So we can go ahead and put all these down. And we're just making our little frames. 1 piece of cardstock at a time. There's 1. 2, 3, and then the one that we already decorated will be the last one. Okay, so we've got that. Now we're going to do another layer of our little frames, and I used the cardstock again, and this time the Be Mine DSP Let me take a look and see if I got the measurements straight. 2.5 by 2 1/4. 2.5 by 2 1/4. So these are just going to go like this. Doing a lot of layers in here. Makes the card a little bit heavy. If you're going to mail it to somebody, you're going to have to use a little extra postage on it. Okay, next layer, Daffodil Delight cardstock. Used this punch right here, which is like a scalloped circle punch, and just punch those out of Daffodil Delight. Those will already be punched for you in the kit. So I want to stamp on these as well before we put them on the card. And so we're going to use that really cute little, like where the bee was. What do you call that? This little buzz trail, some kind of like little trail. So I want to do that in Memento. So I'm just going to randomly kind of put some on. I think I want this one to come right like this. I think the bee is going to cover that up. And then we'll do one more this way. Okay, so we've got those. Let me move these up a little and wipe this off. Okay. All right, let's do some honeycombs. And we're going to do those in Daffodil Delight. Oh, yeah, Lisa, let me say the code again. She asked me to say the code again for ordering. It's J79HDM3W. All right, you guys, let's put some just random honeycombs on, okay? I'm going to do like 3 on each piece, just in different places. Okay, got that. Let's put our bees on. Now, what I did with the bees is I'm just putting them down with just some seal, because I don't want them to really pop up, because our card's already pretty thick, right? So I'm just going to put, you know what, let's put these down first. One in each spot. This one going up. And the last one. Then we can go ahead and put our little bees on. And it looks like they're all flying around. So one here. We'll do this little guy here who looks like this one is flying kind of straight up. And then this last one, let's see, I actually used this one with a little smiley face. So the other thing, you guys, I didn't really show you when I was showing you how to do the bees, is just to put their little faces on. There's little stamps for their faces. I might have showed you one of those. But also I just took a little, this is Bubble Bath, my Stampin' Up marker, and I just drew a couple little circles so they have little cheeks. So I thought that was cute. All right, there we go. That's pretty much the inside. We're going to add a couple of embellishments, but let's finish putting everything together first, okay? So on the inside, this is going to be right here, so you can see where it's going to lay. So I'm just going to fold it up and put some adhesive. I'm going to use Seal Plus because I want some really strong adhesive, whoa, on here. Not like that. Let me be a little more careful and not so fast. Hold on. Okay. So I want this first one to go right about here. Okay. Then let's add some more adhesive. Go slow. Don't get crazy. And we'll just close it up like this. Now when you open it up, it's going to open like that. So that's the inside pretty much finished, okay? On the outside, we're going to pop this up. Pop this up. So hold on. I need to finish putting some of these pieces together. This goes on here like that. We already have a piece of ribbon. This can just go straight down on the front of the card, this layer that we did at the beginning. You can pop it up if you want, but we're already pretty thick here on this card. That can go like that, but I am going to pop up this piece because we have this kind of thick ribbon right here. So let's put that on. Now, you guys know about this mat, right? This mat you can get if you become a demonstrator, if you join my team, if you get the starter kit, which is a really good deal. If you want details, just email me. I'll be happy to send you all the information. The best part about being a demonstrator is getting the discount, which is awesome. I love getting my discount. All right, this is going to go right in the center right here. This little bee I'm going to put on, and then we'll just add some embellishments. So this mat, this glass mat, also, you know what, I'm going to add a dimensional since we popped this up. I'm just going to slide one at the top here. So this glass mat is free with your starter kit. And it also comes with this nice little tray that sticks really nicely to it. It has all kinds of uses. And this little chamois that is like what we clean our stamps off with, but it's more of a cloth, so you can wipe your board off with it. It's so pretty, and I wanted to show it in the video, so I haven't opened mine and started getting messy yet. Oh, and I just found the bee on the floor that we dropped before. Okay. All right, let's add some embellishments. So on this one, I took the clear, and this time I used a little bit of the dark Pool Party. And let me find my marker. I don't see my marker. Let's go with light Pool Party then. Hold on. I don't know what I did with my alcohol marker. Interesting. We'll see how the light works. It looks like it's just as pretty. So I'm just going to do some of those. Let's do a big one too. I don't know where my dark went. That's kind of crazy. I wonder if it went on the floor somewhere. Okay. So let's take these and put those on. 1, 2, and a little one here. All right, so that's the embellishments for the front. When we open up here, we want to use some of those other embellishments, which are the little hearts and flowers. So, do I have, hold on. I don't know if I pulled my hearts and flowers yesterday, but I have them here. I'm almost used up my whole package. So we'll see what we have left for this. So, and you can put as many of these on. I was looking for something that doesn't stick up. These are pretty flat embellishments. I wanted something that didn't really stick up too far since we're, you know, folding this card up and it already has a lot of layers. So that's what we're doing here. So we just have our little embellishments. And you guys, I think we're done. I think we finished this card. So there we go. That is our last project. So if you like this set, go ahead and order the projects this week, and I'll be happy to send them to you. Everything comes with. Let me show you the projects again that we've got. We've got a couple of treat boxes. Super, super fun. And we've got a couple of cards. Great. If you would just like the instructions for this, you can just shoot me an email and I'll be happy to send you this project measurement and supply sheet so you can see all the measurements. I'm going to go through it again and make sure. I did make a couple notes when we were doing it to make sure that these measurements are correct before I send it to anybody. Just last reminder, Paper Pumpkin till the 10th, which is tomorrow. Lovely Lavender, that coordinates with the set that I'm doing the card kit with. You can also get the coordinating add-on dies if you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, and one of each of the dies goes with the next 3 kits, so that's fun. They're nice big dies. I love that love. Really cool. So just to let you know about that. If you guys have any questions, email me. I hope you guys have a really good week. Oh, and just one last thing. You can get the January Sweet Stampin' Friends tutorial with an order of $35 or more too. And that's just 9 different demonstrators who have used things from the new catalog. And some of it's from Sale-a-bration, so you can just see some different ideas. And it's all with it's a PDF with instructions for all of them. This is the card that I made that's in the PDF. And that's free too. And don't forget, if it's a $50 order, you get a free Sale-a-bration order. So, and thank you guys for the comments. I appreciate it. I hope everybody has a good week. Stay safe, have safe weather, and I'll talk to you guys next week. All right, bye-bye.